Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails Into Reverie Part 41. In the previous video, we were going to do C's route, and then C's route said no, and then we said, alright, I'll play Lloyd's route, and then Lloyd's route was what if boss fight, but no orbment. So then we said, hey, let's be Reen, and then we're Reen. Well, technically we're Aurelia. She's cool, she's back. What up? I didn't expect to see Ongstens, let alone Panzer Soldats, and then there's this situation. Talk about shady. It was definitely worth a trip over from Crossbow. Real talk, I'd love to follow you all and see what's going on for myself, but I know I just get in the way. I'll lay back this time, but you all had better get to the bottom of this. Yet we're bringing an old man. An old decrepit man with us. Don't worry, Grace, we don't plan to let this plot go on any longer. Party in tanks, auctions, even Panzer Soldats. There's definitely something more going on here. Okay, yeah. What are tanks and Panzer Soldats in the Imperial Army doing here? There's no one inside of them, but I feel like something's squeezing at my heart. The Empire should never point its weapons here under any circumstance. Is this connected to what you've been investigating by any chance? If it is, then please do whatever you can and let me know if I can do anything for you too. Give me some of that spicy kebab. Thank you so much for saving us. I'm just glad no one was harmed. As a proud citizen of Nord, it pains me to say this, but I am going to have to leave this in your hands. Please be careful out there, everyone. May the blessings of the wind and the goddess be with you. Wish I could come with you and help. My mind will do my family the whole time. I'll keep everyone here safe, though, so don't you worry. I mean, let's be honest, you're not going to be able to help. I believe you, Toma. I know they're in good hands with you around. Glad Mom and Lily are okay. The Yurts made it through too. The fire only burnt them a little. So, thank you for saving us. Really, thank you so much. There's no need for thanks. Just be safe. However, don't let anyone go near the tanks of that Panzer Soldat. Could you pass that message along for me? Of course. I had to squint my eyes because it was kind of far, but I saw you blow that tank away. That was so cool. I'm only strong like that too when I'm older. That way I can protect everyone when you're not here. Thank you, Lily. I know I can count on you, but it's statistically very unlikely that you'll be able to call down the hammer of God. Only 13 of us can do it. Possibly. My, isn't that heartwarming? I look forward to seeing just how strong you become, little one. I can't remember if they've said there's 13 or if that's just, you know, what you assume because that's like the legendary number. I don't know. Arrest me? Oh, yeah, I did set up ordnance a little on everyone. They're not necessarily optimal, but at least everyone's got stuff equipped. I didn't do accessories though. I don't freaking know. What do you say you do here, girly? I don't even remember what you're supposed to do. I think you have cannon. I think you exist a chrono drive and holy breath. So in theory, we'd want to give you speed. Unfortunately, I don't see them. What's this? This gives 8 speed? There, sure, take it. You, I don't know if it really matters what you take. Anything that gives like a lot of mini strength? Oh, wait. What gives 8? Yeah. There. And then you... I don't know, man. Sure. Alright. There's no one in here, right? Everyone's outside? Nothing to do up north, so I think we can, just head out. I don't remember if I talked to you a second time or not. Oh, you say the same thing. Alright, south me. Does Aurelia have her own horse? I mean, probably. Horse me?
Right, let's go.
Ready when you are.
Aurelia does not have a horse. She just runs faster than the horses. Can I go to the stone now? No? Looks like we can't ever go to the stone. Then why even mention it, you little assholes? It doesn't even show up on like our map.
A strong foe.
You,
We'd best be wary.
You little frickers. Alright. Watchtower me. Basically a shred across, right? Yeah. I should have,
I really don't want to suspect the 23rd Division.
I mean, they absolutely did it.
Neither do I. But it's hard to ignore what we heard at the
We already
watchtower.
caught them planning a coup in the
We'll
capital.
figure out what to think later.
For now, we just need to hurry.
I guess we should save first, just in case. Oh, what about our formation? Okay, Aurelia, you're jacked. So have fun. You have your wall. Oh yeah, also when I was looking at setting up ordnance, I didn't notice, is this always work like that where it says cover and protective wall don't work when HP is low? Is that new, or because I feel like these could always proc even when you're at low HP? I mean, maybe it doesn't proc when you're at low HP and I just never noticed. I feel like there's definitely been time. I mean, maybe that's the thing that the difficulty mods changed. I don't know. It doesn't really seem like something they would change because I feel like cover and protective wall are like kind of OP, but not a soul in sight. Soldiers of the 23rd Division were here a mere hour ago. It's looking increasingly likely that they're all in on this after all. Maybe they're just inside. Scheming. Machinating. This is Muller speaking. I just arrived at Zinder Gate. The place is completely empty. There's no sign of life anywhere. There's no one at Zinder Gate either? The situation is the same at the watchtower. Just what is going on here? I'm gonna start poking around and see what I turn up. I'll leave checking the watchtower to you. The situation at Zindar Gate is exactly the same, huh? Sure seems like the entire 23rd Division just disappeared into thin air. Well, that'd solve our problems. That's unsettling, since I can only assume those tanks are the end of all this. Either way, I don't think we can afford to put off investigating the tower now. Oh, they're back. They're scheming. General? What is it? That felt like... I mean, they had a brown robe, I think. She said general. What generals are there? I'm suddenly looking forward to this. Can we just start moving already? General. She was probably saying, because Aurelia noticed who it was, and she's saying general to Aurelia, not that there's a general up there. What other generals do we know? It's like Elliot's dad. But aside from that, brown coat kind of makes me think Arios, who is presumably evil and has to fight Reen based on the opening. There's no one here either. Wait. Hear the telltale sound of gears scraping. Seems like the place is crawling with archaisms, just like it was during the Civil War. I always did favor those patrol droids. Means society might be involved after all. Indeed, we'll need to advance carefully. Huh, as if the society's little contraptions will pose a threat. They'll be dust in short order. Shall we get started then? Alright. The squad is away. Get blasted.
Well, I will end you.
Who really spent their time making robot rats?
Spirit unification. Let's go.
I don't even know why I did that in hindsight.
It's my turn.
Well, I thought you had max CP and I could just like Galia. Why am I fighting these things? I mean, now that I use CP, I kind of have to commit, but like...
Dark blade. Aim true. Go on.
Got him.
It's my turn.
What all do you do again? You jump, you buff, you slash. Okay, this should do infinite damage.
Turn to dust.
I mean, you're not buffed, but like, you didn't crit.
Strike.
No, you did crit. You just didn't do any damage. I really thought you'd do more. Because I think you have gun gear. There we go. That's the fat one.
Now!
It opens.
I won't let you!
Let's go. Instant slash. It's down.
Attack! I'll treat you immediately.
Thanks.
Squad has seen better days.
It's my turn.
Aurelia me?
Ha!
I can't afford to lose.
Never mind. Reen can't afford to lose. He does not get link attacks. Northern Lightning 3. I feel like have we ever seen an S-Craft that's just the third for its name? I mean, there's been lots of, you know, so-and-so 2s, but I can't think of any S-Crafts that were named 3. I mean, I guess it's like they wanted to upgrade her S-Craft, but, you know, she's not important enough to get a new one. Granted, nobody's got a new one yet. I mean, presumably at least I've, you know, main important characters, like, I mean, at least Reen and Lloyd and maybe, well, I don't know, C already has a new one. By default as of being a new character, but
That hits the spot.
I mean, I would presume Reen and Lloyd get new S-Crafts. At the very least, Lloyd should. Reen's is cool, so it doesn't really need to be, like, new. You can just upgrade Breaking Dawn again, I guess. I don't really want to fight you,
I will
but...
end you.
Now!
It opens. It's my farewell.
They need to bring back Lloyd's Sonic the
That'll do
Hedgehog
me
ball.
just fine.
Alright?
The hunt is on.
That's the only way to defeat Shadow Rufus. Now, granted, I guess technically real Rufus is the one that's got the dark drip, so he would make more sense to be called Shadow Rufus, but you know what I meant.
I bet I could buy a whole keg with this.
I doubt that. They don't sell for that much, do they? We don't know what the price of alcohol is in Erebonia.
Victory is clear. Let us retreat if you'll excuse us.
I consider fleeing a victory, so she is right. Victory was
What
clear.
an adorable treasure chest.
Ooh. Unfortunately, I cannot equip it at this moment. But in the future, it will be great. It's pretty impressive she was able to smash the box and not smash the
Well, that
egg
was
within.
well worth the effort.
Alright, fight me.
A strong enemy. Be careful.
What do you do again? You give crit, you give accelerate, you do cool shit. Alright.
Fight.
Crit me?
Let's go.
Probably should have done that in different order, but whatever.
Now.
It opens.
I'm going.
Green me?
Burning flames. Vorpal flare.
Come.
You can crit? So it's an 80%. It's an 80% chance. That's statistically unlikely that you didn't crit. Fine, whatever.
Turn to dust. Prismatic flame. Strike.
I feel like you should be doing more damage. I mean, I know you're not
now.
buffed, but at the same time, like, I'm pretty sure you have gun gear. Wait, you're probably just healing him? I don't really care if you heal him. If anything... don't do that. I would like you to not heal for half your HP. Yep, urine comes. Forgotten about that line. I know that's not what she says, but that's what it sounds like.
Thank you. This is...
It's my turn.
That's pretty pog. Guys, me. Guys, me. Fire me.
It's my turn. Nail! Ha! It's down. There.
I'm going. If you could.
Leave it to me.
Kurt will make sure
Let's
you are
go.
no longer alive.
My turn.
Because that's what Kurts do.
There. Got him. I'm up.
Oh, the delay. That's pog. Could we...
Good luck.
We could try and get like a link finish. Think you two have anything? But you have to do enough damage to kill. But
Calling the shots.
I mean, you have to do enough damage that you'll kill, but not enough damage that you'll kill. You know what I mean? I think you're gonna need a little bit of boost from a craft. Maybe a lot of boost because neither of you are buffed.
Yeah, this one's on the house. A chance. I owe you one.
Understood. I've always been curious about the purple lightning, and I am not disappointed.
Come on now. You're the golden Rakshasa. I shouldn't even be on your radar.
Pretty sure Sarah beats Aurelia in-game at least. Well, I mean, there's S-crafts, but like...
I did it. I only get cute.
I've only just begun.
In like a 1v1, technically
Great.
Sarah wins because she doesn't take damage.
Taking a shine to archaisms.
She did just solo the super cryptid.
And yet, it makes no sense why we didn't notice any sign of them around here until now.
Noticed or not, I can
The hunt
confirm
is
their
on.
authenticity. They are of the same series the Society uses.
All right. Stay on high alert, team. We need all eyes and ears on this
You
investigation.
do have a magic attack. That'd help you. In theory, that shouldn't be
If we
dodged.
could just rest for a few.
Oh, guys. Oh, does he have a boo-boo? Fine. Fine. Oh, so that reminds me. Man, I like you having Woden. I'm like, I kind of like feel like you should have Scorpio. 'Cause I feel like you mainly exist to like swap in either to do... I don't know. Actually, I think I'm going to give you Scorpio. A, because I want to level it. And B, because we could do what we did there earlier and like have you swap in Thunderbolt and do some damage. Since you can buff yourself independently. Then you... No. Oh, you don't have gun gear. You have Chevalier. Yeah, I think I gave you gun gear, but then I was like, your crit chance is low. But that was before I did accessories. So now you should definitely have gun gear. Yeah, that's what it was. That's why you're not doing that much damage. And nothing, I don't think she's taken any damage yet, so Chevalier is not super great. But yeah, because I think I had gun gear, and then I was like, your crit rate's like 8%. That's probably not worth. It was like 10% or something, but with the accessories, it's a more palatable number. I do not want to smash your diary. I want to open your chest, steal your things.
I bet I could buy a whole keg with this.
What was that? I didn't even read it. Okay. The squad does not use performance-enhancing drugs.
Well, that's a big chest.
What? I mean, it's about the same size as they all are. That's pretty
This is
good.
rare.
Kurt immediately claiming ownership to it. Oh, this is rare. I'll take it for myself. Haha. Do I actually want you to have that? This is just better than when you have, right? Yeah, sure. It does mean you don't need to hit. Instead, you could take... Oh, God. You don't have an action. Guys, you don't have an action, dummy! Yeah, this is real. Be sure to keep it safe. Kurt, nobody said it was yours. Little asshole. Are you a rare enemy? No, you're a regular enemy. I was gonna say, usually there's only one elite per section.
We're almost to the roof.
Now to see what
But
awaits
you
us up top.
look like an elite enemy. Telling you, man. It's freaking Arios. Which is kind of pog. Now, it's a little overkill having Aurelia, since, like, in theory, Arios should get his ass beat. Like it ain't even close. He got dunked on by just, like, the base level SSS. My game? Help! Help! We are no longer working? No, it's frozen. Alright. Did I save? I mean, come on. Of course I save before walking into obvious boss fight, right? I save all the time. That's like my thing. Let's see. Will we be mad? Resume from last save. Will there be a... Will there be anger? Okay, we're like right there. Cool. That's weird. Anything we want to do first? Sarah, get the hell out. You're banned? Alright. She's like level... Well, no, you were high level at the start, because, well, you were higher level. But you did get, like, 4 free levels for beating the cryptid, it looks like. Because you should be the same level as Emma, in theory, but... That's funny. Oh yeah, Kurt also be gone? That's saved. Alright, we pretty much have CP. I'm pretty sure we have BP. There we go. So, Arios or Evil Elliot's dad? Evil Elliot's dad doesn't really make any sense, so I'm still gonna say Arios. It could be somebody else, though. Can't think. What other interesting individuals do we know are in the game? And we know McBurn's in the game from the opening, but I don't think it makes any sense for him to be here, and I didn't really like his outfit. I feel like it's gotta be Arios. That's the only person I could think of that Aurelia would be excited to fight. We made it to the observatory deck. There really wasn't a single member of the armored division inside. Where could they possibly... Instructor Reen, what is it? That feels like... And plus, Reen would be able to sense him, maybe? I don't know. Have more attuned senses? He's like, I feel it. There's a sword nerd nearby. Oh? Let's keep moving. Hey, Professor, did you give us a brave order during that? I'm pretty sure you didn't, right? Like, I thought that was, like, your thing. Because you show up as, like, you're a character in the party. Like a tag-along. Or, like, you know what Kia is, but... Let's give me a peek. What is it, Reen? Don't just stand there. Our body is screaming for me to turn. Oh, shut up. Something truly terrifying is waiting for us. Okay, now I'm gonna be pissed if it's Arios, because Arios is not that scary. It feels completely different past that point. Okay, well that's presumably unbelievable. I know that technique. There are a few capable of such a feat. But like, he got dummied. We try hacking head on, we're unlikely to lose our heads. Please leave this to me. I don't know, just cast Aqua Veil. His ass can't do shit.
How?
See, this is why you don't give people redemption arcs. They just go back to their evil ways.
He fended us off all at once.
There's no question how when it's him.
Oh, he's not... You're a Divine Blade too, Reen. I mean, technically you kind of got it as a consolation prize, but like...
Chorzer, Countess Le Guin, and the Purple Lightning.
Like, realistically, I mean, I get that you want Reen and Arios to fight. It should be like a 1v1. Because Arios is like, not, I don't know, it just feels like such like thematic overkill at this point. That like, it's Reen plus several of his friends, plus Sarah, plus Aurelia, and it's like, oh look, Arios can take them all on, when he kind of like loses to base level SSS.
The tournament must not have been enough action for you.
Nor you, it would seem. What brings the Divine Blade of Wind to Nord?
Were you guys in a tournament? Is that referencing a daydream that I don't have? I feel like that's referencing something.
This doesn't make any sense. How could you turn your back on Crossbell like this?
Mind controller, whatever, probably, or not.
You have no need to know, or you won't be leaving here alive.
Vanish with the wind, Class 7.
Is he under some kind of mind control?
Nah, he's just kind of like that.
I don't know. But when you consider his involvement with the Azure Tree, he hasn't always been on the right side of history.
If words are no use, then our swords will have to do the talking.
Right. Let's go.
Bear witness to the secrets of the 8 leaves.
Don't kill Aurelia. Please don't kill Aurelia. Okay, that's fine.
Complacent.
Oh. I mean, as long as we get to take an action, we're fine. I have no BP! My BP, it's gone. They killed it.
Yeah.
My thanks.
It's my turn.
Okay, realistically, I probably shouldn't be using Emma since I like don't want to use her S-Craft. Kind of at a disadvantage there, but what do I want you to do? I want you to Crescent Mirror real fast. Okay, don't Black Tortoise yet. So you start casting. You don't have Holy Breath! No! I fucked up my ordnance! You're supposed to have Holy Breath. That's like your whole thing. Shit. You're useless to me without Holy Breath. This is only 20% HP. It's not very good as a direct heal. It's a good craft, but it's not good in this situation. No! I mean, we could super heal. We might hit the double super heal. Now that's overkill. I don't think we need to do that. I think we just need to, you start casting Crescent Mirror.
On me now.
Tortoise me?
Let's go. All for one, and one for all! Everyone, lend me your strength!
Yeah, get him, Gaius. Kinda wish you hadn't still
Good
Pickety.
I'm up.
I really just didn't expect you to do that much damage. He has 1,000,000 HP? What the fuck? Okay. That's a lot of H pizzle. I mean, I think if we can just like, if we can just survive, I mean, we need to have BP.
Spirit unification! Let's go!
But I mean, we can get our defensive buffs off. He's not doing that much damage. Like, as long as he's not one-shotting us, we're okay. And also, in theory, all of his attacks are physical.
I was complacent.
Which, you know.
Sorry, everyone.
Leave it to me.
Gladly.
Alright, just, let me
Let's
get
go.
BP. Let's back out and get BP. Well, we'll pause while I do it, but be right back. Well, can I go to the Reverie corridor, activate the tree, and come back to the main story and get BP? Does it work like that? Please tell me it works like that. Let's check. I mean, in theory, it should maybe? Because that would make the tree much better. Corridor me? Because, I mean, I guess it should. I can't think of why it would store that information differently, but it does make upgrading the tree a lot better, because I was kind of under the assumption until now that it only worked in the Reverie corridor, but...
Executing recovery program.
Okay, well, it didn't work on Aurelia, because she's not in the Reverie corridor. But presumably, if everyone got CP, that means we got our BP. And I also need to give you, like, Holy Breath, because that's the whole point of having you have Cannon. You know, I mean, Cast is, like... I mean, it's less useful on short cast time abilities. But, oh, yeah, you don't need EP Cut. But I decided to use you, so we'll keep using you, even though you're definitely not optimal. Because I'm not using your S-Craft. I should be using, like, Muse or Kurt or Sarah instead, but I've used Muse, Kurt, and Sarah. Anything else you want to change? Can I upgrade Lorraine's slot? I don't think I can. I think I have no time. Green? Nah, not quite. We'll go ahead and do that at least. Anything we want to put there? We have this Kagura, which is damage dealt increases with more oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's what we got for the rank up, and I never looked. But that's new. That's kind of cool. You already have speed, so we could move Speed Breaker. We wanted to give you, like, mute or something? Or no? Because, yeah, none of these lower stats, so they're not mutually exclusive, right? Any... presumably it's like, I mean, this is potentially, if it's just like 10% more damage, that's really good. Because my assumption would be that it's 10% per enemy. Because if it's 5%, you'd basically never be able to get the max bonus because there's never that many enemies on screen. So it's probably between 5 and 10, which would be decent, even in a single target scenario. Just something that gives you, you know, even if it's like 7%.
Bear witness to the secrets of the 8 leaves.
We should have changed or added a tag along because we don't have one.
No.
Wait, you did an AT delay. Oh no, it just said he AT delayed.
Too slow. I'll make this simple.
Okay, well, for now, just so that we don't die, we just need to make sure we don't die. Not dying is very important for us.
Too slow.
I'll
Lady,
treat
stop.
you immediately.
Thank you.
You don't even have that much evasion. Alright? I don't want to embarrass the boss, okay?
It's my turn.
Okay, you're sealed too, which means we might be able to get that crescent mirror off this time.
I'm up.
Okay, Aurelia me? Okay, you're already on Aurelia.
Healing strike.
All right.
He's casting a spell?
Yeah.
My Arios doesn't know how to cast spells. He's the legendary Divine Blade of Wind. His skills and techniques know no bounds. Yeah, basic airstrike. I mean, we want to try and break it because we have accelerate. Does that buff your arts? It does buff your arts. I don't know, jump around. Okay, damage is kind of pathetic. Okay, you fainted, which kind of sucks.
My mind is
I didn't want him to crit me,
my blade.
because he would probably have killed.
Arcus activate.
What the hell? Bro, stop being so damn fast. Little asshole. Was that a Chevalier? I mean, I guess it was a Chevalier proc.
Sorry, everyone.
All right.
Bro, I need Elliot. Or, I mean, we need some sort of, like, ability to not be killed. Okay, you can instant res. I mean, he'll get kind of eaten alive.
There.
Thanks.
That doesn't do that much damage. No, guys, what the hell, man?
Sorry, everyone.
You're just a little asshole. Okay, so he confuses and faints.
Too slow. Too slow. Still not enough.
He confuses and faints. But yeah, I think we just need, I guess if we just add Elliot, that'll give us that extra little bit of survivability. As like a tag-along or whatever, which I don't know why my tag-along even got reset. Because in theory we should still have access to them, I guess? I don't know. How many turns? You're confused for one turn, guys. I don't think I can really do anything with you. Guys, no! Holy shit, man, my man's jacked.
You won't escape.
Except for when it comes to hitting Arias. Then he's significantly less jacked. Oh.
Here I go.
But it does seem like you could just evasion him. But we will not ever do that ever again. We did our one evasion fight last time by accident. I have no interest in cheesing the boss like that.
Still not good enough.
Leave it to me.
Let's gladly.
Very well.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Thanks.
It's my turn.
You're very weak to fire. Okay, I think you just don't have anything. Can you be charmed? No. That'd be pretty funny. I mean, I guess we'll start casting a spell.
Bring it on.
Black Tortoise. See, like, I don't even want to use your stupid insight, because I'm worried you'll meme the boss to death.
This one's on the house.
Not on my watch. Let's go. There!
This one's mine!
Okay, that's something. Yeah, I mean, okay, so fire would rip shit here. A fire magic strat. Unfortunately, we just used that, so I don't want to do it again. You know what they say, variety, spice of life, and all that?
There it is!
Yeah!
Dreadful.
And we're doing decent. I'm surprised by like how fast he's dying, considering he has 1,000,000 HP. And we just can't, I mean, we can't really kill you because we have like no way to sustain. And we don't have enough, we can't 600k you down. I mean, in theory, we could maybe with Sarah. Well, eventually you'd ask Crafter at least. You can't solo kill him with evasion at least. But yeah. I want to do this with, we want to get confusion.
Dreadful.
Because that confusion kind of destroyed us. You're all sealed too. Wait, are you all sealed? Why? You weren't sealed. Why wouldn't it let me queue it up?
Shouldn't have hesitated.
What was up with that? They had little, you know, they had the you can't do this, but like, why not? I thought you guys were sealed.
I was foolish.
It's okay. Reen will carry.
It's my turn!
Reen will carry.
Yeah!
Easily.
Arcus active!
Oh god. Regular aerial dust. Unfortunately, magic is OP, man. When the enemies use it. Alright, we need anti-confusion, anti-seal. I like this fight. Yeah, well, actually, he feints, seals, and confusions. Those are all pretty fucking annoying. Confusion's probably the worst, because it's a stun, plus you kill your allies instantly, because the way the damage calculations work. What? Oh god, where are the thingies? Sleep, nightmare, confusion. Petrify, freeze, they're all mutually freaking exclusive. Okay, yellow emblem me. Because in theory, oh wait, do you have your gladiator belt? Take your gladiator belt back, nerd. Oh, okay, so feint, confusion. Feint, does anybody know what gives you confusion? That's for regular. Is there nothing that's like better? No, I don't really care if you get sealed. You getting sealed is not a big deal, so you can have. Isn't it a bottle? Yeah, bottle plus feint. What's feint? Is that the cape? I'm looking. I know we have stuff that gives anti-feint. I'm not seeing. There it is. It's another bottle. Obviously, the bottles are completely do different things. Of course, everyone knows this. Okay, feint me. Actually, no, U-beans. Okay. What's worse, feint or seal? Okay, U-beans, seal is not that bad. Of the two, it's not, because at least you can still do something. That's feint. So you need the other bottle. Just confused. And then I don't have enough, so I gotta go back and buy a damn confusion thing. Ah! hate it when they give the enemies like 3 statuses, so it's like, regardless, you're going to fall prey to. Oh, and you can't buy them here, so I gotta go to the damn Reverie corridor. Because this one, this is not a cool thingy. Alright, fucking go. Which one of is it? You, and then I can buy it from one of you two, but I don't remember. I think it's one on the right.
Millennial Trove activated.
Okay, sure, give me a greenie, and then take me back. I don't know why they put it like why can't all of those just also sell you stuff? I don't really get the point of having them be like mutually exclusive. All right, green me. Hey, and you're supposed to have confusion. All right, cool. Now we should spend. Oh yeah, but you have talismans, so you don't actually need this shit. Ah! God damn it! Sure, be jacked. Anything that gives speed, stuff that gives mini mucho speedo. There. Heal. Any second now, we'll get to play the video game. Alright. I love statuses. They're so bad.
Bear witness to the secrets of the 8 leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Too slow.
How in the hell is Emma the fastest one here? That means we fucked up.
Too slow.
Aurelia, how is Emma
I'll treat
faster
you
than you?
immediately.
Foolish.
It's my
Now,
turn.
Emma going first is actually really good.
Arcus, activate.
I'll handle
I
it.
forgot to put friggin' Elliot in! God damn it. This would probably have you kill yourself, which is not good. I don't like it when Gaius kills himself. Okay, but I do want everyone to like kind of spread out some.
I'm up.
We still need to heal. Like the minion roar, it gives a heal. I mean, breaking you, you're very breakable. But I feel like we just die if we don't have damage reduction on top of our defenses. So, Spirit
It's my
Uni,
turn.
Aurelia me.
Roar! Healing strike! Now!
It open. I'll make this simple.
Hold out!
I'll make this simple.
I want you away from Emma. I mean, I guess we can jump. But stay in the thing, but be away from Emma.
Turn to the magic blade. Strike.
Got him!
Oh, that was targeted onto you! I didn't think that through! I was just paying attention to the damn circle! How did you die? Why are you so bad, Aurelia?
Still not good enough.
How did you die?
It's my turn.
The game is conspiring against me.
Arcus, activate.
My thanks.
Sorry, everyone.
Sorry, everyone.
It's my turn.
Let's fucking put Elliot in and then we can do the fight again. Gosh, dang it. You gotta remember like 18 things, man. You gotta remember, I gotta have all the accessories. I gotta have CP and PP. You gotta have Warman set up. You gotta have blah, blah, blah. How do I even do it? Okay. Elliot me. mean, that was a great start, but we just like died for some reason.
I was so hesitant.
Let's go.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
My thing.
I'm going.
Okay, you can cast it in time. You can saffroll me. Alright, now we
On me
win.
now.
All I needed was my boy. Now I've been informed, Elliot, that you're in fact cringe, and I can't talk about you anymore. But, thankfully, my contract for this game states that every time it's unnecessarily horny, I get to make an Elliot joke. Which means I have a backlog of about, I don't know, 500 Elliot jokes?
Too slow. Foolish.
I'm up.
Alright, Emma, I need you to go away forever and never return. Is that something you can do for me, girly? I was really hoping he'd go towards Gaius, because like I need to drag him away from Emma. But Emma's slow. You see, the thing is that she's slow.
Let's go. Roar!
It's my turn.
I just can't have her die.
Too slow.
Foolish. It's my turn.
Start the slow runaway process. One of these days, Gaius is gonna get to go again. And then, oh man, you're gonna be so sorry.
Roar! Now!
It open. Too slow. Foolish.
It's my turn.
What, one more run?
I'll make this simple.
Okay. Might me?
Huh.
You still have Saffrel.
Too slow.
On me now.
Oh, Gaius, you're in this fight? I didn't know. I had no
On me
clue.
now.
I'm going.
How's the defense looking? Still good. So we could double speed ya. Okay, Reen's fine.
Arcus activated.
I mean, Reen actually is very tanky because of that
I'll make
ornament.
this simple.
Okay. So we finally, like, we made it past the start, and we should be kind of okay. S-Craft memes
It's my turn.
may still be abound.
Roar!
No! I thought that was Spirit Unification! I don't want you to get it. I thought your Spirit Unification had run out, so I was like, oh, I'll be able to Spirit into, like, Helix. And then I just Helixed because Spirit Unification was, in fact, not available. That was not the damage I was looking for.
Here I go.
I mean, maybe Emma could die in theory, but it's not even hitting her, though.
Heal it all.
I mean, that's pretty cool. Okay, Reen, your HP is actually really low and you have no defense. Your ass is grass. Okay, never mind. No, you're
I'll
not.
treat you immediately.
Thank you. On me now.
That's just your offensive stats. I would really like Reen to not be killed. Anything that gives defense? It's art defense. I don't need that shit. I don't need it. If you guys can be kind of stacked up, it's like whatever. I don't think he's gonna be able to kill you.
There.
Thank you.
And guys can kind of jump away.
Don't escape.
Foolish. I'll make this simple.
Is your strength all the way buffed? It's not. We can do our thing here in a second. And we don't need to be thinking that much anymore. Green, you got confused! You were supposed to be the one to fill his dark soul with light! No, I don't know what that means. I just like saying it. I mean, I know what it means, but like... It's objectively one of the most fun things to say when something bad happens. Oh, don't forget. Well, we don't have to do it just yet. But remember, your boy Ellie, he's here. He's Pog. Jump around.
Now!
Attack! I'm going.
Resonate!
It's my turn.
It's my turn!
Oh no, that's so embarrassing for you.
It's my turn! Roar!
Come!
Reem, what's up with the damage output, yo? I mean, I guess you're at max HP. Your defense is about to wear out. Just slightly concerning. How's your speed looking? Your speed's still good.
Now!
Oh, your arts. When he basic airstrikes me, man, he doesn't know how screwed he is.
Foolish!
All right.
Lol.
On me now.
I don't really know. I mean, I guess just Chrono Drop me?
Arcus, activate!
Come!
Okay, we can just spam. We're past thinking. We only die if I let Sacral drop, pretty much. That or if this is random. Oh my god, that's so cringe. Oh no, Arios, you just posted cringe. I mean, at least he boomed us a couple of times at the start. That's nice.
Got you! I won't let you!
It just turns out that we're completely and totally useless without Elliot.
It's my turn.
It's my turn! Roar!
Not bad.
Man, I thought you were lower HP.
There.
Thank you.
I'll make this simple.
And you're only at half? I mean, I don't know, maybe he'll start doing some shit now. Oh, I almost let Saffron drop? I almost did the one thing I said that is the only way we can lose right now? Your break bar? Sir? Your bar that was broken?
Here I Can't heal it all!
I mean, this still shouldn't kill us.
On me
Oh, you didn't even boost your strength. You just boosted your speed, which is already insano mode, which is like serves no purpose.
Arcus, activate!
I'm going.
Yeah!
There.
Thank you. I'm up!
Too bad his Arcane Gale got nerfed. Because back in Azure, he could bounce between like everyone on the screen pretty much.
Let's go!
Okay, Aurelia and me.
Roar!
Got you!
I mean,
make
I'm
this
trying to end this fight this year. We're already like over time.
On me now.
Unfortunately, he does too much damage,
Activate!
so I can never drop Saffron.
Yeah!
I'm going.
United fronts are broken though. They might be banned after this. We'll keep using them, but like for this fight, but like we have one permanently available.
Thank you.
We'll probably start limiting them, like maybe only like 1 or 2 per
I'll treat
fight.
you
Thank you.
immediately.
Come!
On me now.
Because like I kind of want to use them because they're nice quality of life. Don't forget Sacral in a second. Whoa, stop missing!
It's my turn.
Resonate!
Let's go. Roar!
I'm going.
We actually have like too much damage reduction, which is causing us issues.
Arcus activate. I'll
Stop
treat you immediately.
hitting Gaius.
My turn. Now!
Bro, stop hitting Gaius. There we go.
Good enough. It's my turn.
Your strength is wearing out.
Down.
Finally, a decent hit.
I'm going. Arcus activate.
Don't let him heal, Reen.
Come!
Okay. Then you, I don't know, man. I don't know what you're supposed to do. What's your strength like? Needs to be buffed.
Not on my watch.
Vengeance me? There we go.
I'll make this simple. Hey! Show me!
Yeah. Whack Reen. Yeah. Fuck him up. Yeah. There we go. There we go. That's what we need.
Arcus activate. Foolish. Yeah.
Thank you.
There's no Sacral. Okay. This is fun. I got a little spooky for a second. I did the one thing that I said could get us killed.
I'm up. I'm up. Roar!
I'm going.
Reen, do more damage. I'm begging you.
Arcus activate. I'll treat you immediately. Yeah.
It's my turn.
Okay, I just don't want to throw at this point. But like,
Now!
granted, we do have our back line.
Let's go.
Like, I guess we could just like, I mean, our offensive arts are not, our Brave Orders are not very good. It's basically just like Raging Fire / Searing Bolt. But Searing Bolt's only good if we can break. Or if we have all our S-crafts up. Or something.
Still not good enough. Let's go.
Gaius.
Roar! Cut!
It's my turn.
Reen. How are you missing anyway? What happened to your fucking... Your shit, man? Shouldn't you... Like, do you not have a hit? Did I forget to give you a hit?
Foolish. I'm going. Arcus activate. There.
Thank you.
Foolish. Foolish.
I'm up. Pierce it. Let's go.
Okay, you have 2 strength. Helix S-craft.
I can't afford to lose.
I mean, that took way too fucking long, but like... That seemed to be the most consistent way to do it. It's really just like the start is hard, and then after that it's like just kind of a slog, which is kind of how the Azure Arios fights are too. Where it's like he's only threatening for like the first turn or two, kind of. All I really remember is that he just couldn't, evasion hard countered him, and I was okay with evasion back then. I mean, part of the reason why I don't like using evasion anymore is just because I used it a lot in Azure, and once I use a certain strat, I don't like using it anymore in future games, which can somewhat limit the things that are available.
Nice. That'll do it.
Okay, Fierce Waning Crescent. Crescent? Crescent?
I did it!
Eclipse Edge 3.
Oh, I can get even stronger.
I need to keep getting better.
Gale
I've
Storm
only
3.
just begun.
Rain
I
Slash
only
3.
get cuter as I level up.
Let me guess, something 3. Nothing 3? Wow. No love for Muse. Okay, I respect that. My man's shocked up.
Sparks?
Is it Robot Arios? If so, that's even more embarrassing that it's like he's so strong.
I knew it. Principal!
Gladly.
Android Arios? And then, and it's so into the tale of Arios.
Instructor, did you see those sparks?
Aurelio fucking killed him.
Yeah. That wasn't Arios. Last time we fought, I could feel weight and soul in his blade. But not today.
When did you fight Arios, Rain?
You also sensed something was amiss, didn't you, Kurt?
Not miss. Is this that tournament thing? Because I guess that's a daydream. Because I don't remember them ever fighting.
I did, though not as precisely as you.
And something, just that offhand mention just made me think of like a daydream. Kind of like the same thing they have with like Riksha and Swin and Nadia. Where there's like a couple offhand mentions to like them having met before. Which are like wink wink, nudge nudge. Go do the daydream.
Power is but an extension of one's self, as Master Arcade so often expresses. Anyone who's crossed swords with the true Divine Blade of Wind should have immediately noticed.
So it's a feeling?
I imagine it's something only those who train in swordsmanship can understand.
It's anime bullshit.
And that aside, I'd already heard through the guild that he was in Crossbell during the signing ceremony. So I knew in my head that that thing couldn't possibly be him, but it was still so lifelike.
We already know that the Supreme Leader in Crossbell isn't the real Rufus. But if the same technology used on him is like what we just saw, then it's no wonder everyone's been fooled.
Okay, I'd be really disappointed if Rufus was a fucking robot.
I trust you're finally done. He was protecting that device, correct? I will investigate it myself.
Is it the exact same device from CS2? It kind of looks like the same device.
Please do.
When you come up here in CS2, because there's like a device and you gotta do something to it?
This isn't responsible for operating those tanks.
We should end the video, though. We will continue, well... No, we're gonna keep going, because I can't record another full video after this.
It's protected by complex security to boot.
This will just be a long one.
Will you be able to analyze it, Professor?
Who do you think you're talking to? I could handle something like this in my sleep. It's an optical device, a kind of projector. But its range couldn't be suggesting what I think it is. Let me try turning it off.
Off? Did you work something out?
No, true science is just hitting buttons. Experimentation.
Look, over there!
Oh, it was a hologram. And there's nothing there.
What?
That's actually kind
All
of
of
neat.
those weapons just vanished.
Like they were never even there.
And now to see what they were hiding.
Well, looky there. Okay, so I was thinking that it was,
The Courageous 2!
the weapons were there at one
And-
point, but they've been all stolen. They've been stolen, and the hologram was to, make you think that they hadn't been stolen, and now that, the two people have like a big arsenal.
Has the Courageous 2 been hidden behind a projection this whole time?
That's ludicrous.
Is it even possible to disguise an airship as an entire army's worth of weapons?
I don't know, probably.
No. Not with even the most cutting-edge technology. That much is certain.
I mean, we just saw it happen.
We've all been had. The Empire and the Republic alike.
I mean, we just fought a robot Arios. I feel like that's more impressive than like, hey, here's like a hologram.
Since the ones responsible for this would be...
You've really done it now, Class 7.
I knew it.
We should have known he was evil. He had the goatee, man.
First the Golden Rakshasa comes to your aid, then you manage to defeat the Divine Blade of Wind. I never saw either coming.
I was just thinking this guy was like an incompetent dude because he's in the Erebonian army, not evil, if I'm being honest, so because I didn't see that coming.
I see we are going to need to accelerate our plan, if it is to succeed. His Highness and the Courageous Two are under our control. If you value his life, you will surrender.
He'll be fine. He had the whole thing explode on him that one time. Oliver escape sequence? Oliver escape sequence? Oliver Shera escape sequence? Come on. You know what's what the people want. Give the people what they want. This is my fan service.
It sure is noisy out there.
I don't care about the boobas that much, but I want Oliver Shera Prison Break.
A man finally gets a little private time with his blushing bride, only to have it wrenched from his grasp. How cruel the whims of fate.
The Wheel of Fortune. Things have started moving. Might be time for us to follow suit.
Agreed. 10 days of captivity, dining on nothing but canned slop. Another night may turn me mad. I swear, my life is far too dramatic. We'd scarcely made it a week into our honeymoon before it was so unceremoniously hijacked.
Why didn't you guys just blow him away again?
Chills me to the bone when I think about how we were almost shot down. Again.
That is so not funny.
Because if it's just regular Ash soldiers keeping them captive, that's a little hard to believe.
But I suppose we have your dumb luck to thank for our present circumstances.
It is fortunate indeed that they put us in the room with the emergency line that connects us from the workshop to the bridge.
I'm still holding out hope that they're trapped in the spirit realm. I think that would have been a cool way to go with it. To kind of somewhat tie the Reverie corridor back into the main story. Which, I mean, maybe they'll still do in some other fashion, but...
When we slipped this into the system during the ship's design phase, I never expected I'd be relying on it so soon.
I just do think it's funny that if Oliver had gotten summoned, courageous and all, into the Reverie corridor.
The members of Thor's Class 7 have entered the watchtower! They will arrive at the device within minutes!
Hold it together, damn it! We have the Divine Blade of Wind guarding it, and he won't fall so easily. Ha! Only our comrades in the capital hadn't spilled the beans. Anyway, hurry up and detain the ship's personnel. As long as we have the prince, our plan will remain unhindered. Sir!
Comrades in the capital, huh? I knew it.
Yeah. They must mean who Reen's team apprehended a little while ago. Now that I've seen the big picture, I think I know just what part we'll be playing.
Prison break. Prison break.
Are you kidding me? You seriously hid an orbital gun inside your loot?
Do you not remember his S-craft? Shera, you were there.
With dear Tita's assistance, I confess.
He'd bring out the loot and then it turned into a damn machine gun? You don't remember?
You wouldn't believe how much tuning it took to ensure the sound quality remained pristine.
If that poor girl's grades suffer, it's on your head, Olivier. I hope Estelle, Joshua, and Agate are okay.
As do I. All we can do is put our faith in them and put our own best feet forward. And on that note, I'll need you to back me up with orders once we're in the thick of it.
What? Shera's pretty good. She could just whip them all.
I can do more than that. They may have taken my whip, but I got my hands on a spare Arcus too.
So you're telling me Oliver's had a gun, she has an Arcus, and they've just been chilling in here for 10 days? Why couldn't they have just blown everyone away?
As long as we can coordinate our arts.
Denied. I only want you on support. Awesome though I am, even I'm not fully confident I can protect the two of you in this situation.
Okay. But like, I mean, I guess I'll buy it. But it's still like, you know, I guess there's slightly less danger now, but there's still danger involved in breaking out. I don't know, it just seems kind of weird. I expected it to be like, hey, they're being guarded by like something besides just regular soldiers.
All right. I'm counting on you, Olivier.
Does that mean we're denied playable Shera again? If she's only on orders? Men have been stationed on each floor. Like the captain said, there's no getting in the way of our plan anymore. As long as we leverage our hosts' right things in the capital, our hostages. Sorry to bust your bubble, boys, but I don't think that's gonna pan out. Prince Olivert? How did you get out of your room? You do realize I helped design the ship, right? I don't know, I just feel like Oliver could like solo everyone here. If you'll excuse us, it's about time we made our daring escape. The curtain rises for us and falls for you.
Let's begin the show.
Alright, what exactly do you say you do here, buddy? Oliver, your ass used to be like broken as shit when you were playable in CS3. At least in the difficulty mod. Which I think was like slightly intentional, because the creator said that he went back and like changed all their default ordnance to kind of make them a bit more unique, or like better. So I think that was normally the problem with the guest characters in those games, is that their default ordnance setup was really bad. What do you do? Elegant waltz. Accelerate with crit for 1 turn. That's dog. I mean, accelerate's good, but 1 guaranteed crit? I'd much prefer Sarah's. Or Claire's. And it's also like completely useless in this situation. Because accelerate when you're just with Oliver is dog. But whatever.
Arcus activate.
Okay, well, this is helpful.
Man of the hour. Flow. Man of the hour. Hit.
Maybe you're just gonna kind of heal for it. Okay, never mind. Oliver's
Here's
jacked.
my stage.
And you're sealed. You're also at full HP. Why are you guys weak to shit that I don't have? Make it make sense. Chrono Burst? I haven't actually used Chrono Burst like ever. Since like CS1. So this basically lets you instant cast, right? Or do instantly 2 actions, which is probably what we do.
Very well. May you... Here's my stage. May you... Very well.
Oh no, his EP. I don't know.
Here's my stage.
Since this is kind of like a meme fight. We're not really a meme, but like, you know, it's not a normal fight. We can do some stuff that I wouldn't normally do.
Flow. Very well. May you...
I can't.
Man of the hour. There. Man of the hour.
It's just so dumb. Yeah, just... Well, no, you're actually resistant to wind?
Here's my stage. Flow. Man of the hour. There. Very well. Arcus.
That's the wrong one. Whatever.
Yeah. This isn't.
Did you like that?
Not as sharp as I used to be, but I still got it, baby. I suppose you can call your rehab a success. That said, I don't think we should just be knocking on enemies' front doors. Indeed. Time to follow in Joshua and Fee's footsteps and get stealthy. First, we have to find out where the crew is being held. A key to unlock the elevator, eh? Looks like we can go up a level. Then let's move carefully. But alright, I got my fan service, which was Olivier and Shera breaking out. Now, it wasn't full fan service because they didn't give me Shera, which is fine. I'm not really like a huge Shera fan, but I don't know. I mean, I'm always down for more playable characters, especially if they're returning characters, but I do find it hilarious that her art is like almost completely useless in this section where it's debuted, but you know, whatever. It's like it's seriously, it's 5 BP for like 1 crit. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad because Accelerate's really strong, but it's not very good in this situation. Alrighty, we will call it here, and next time we will break out of prison. Should be fun. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.